Next, we have our keynote speaker, Pepe Serna. Pepe Serna is an internationally renowned, award-winning actor, artist, and teacher. Serna has guest starred in more than 300 episodic television shows, films, and specials. He has also appeared on stage, including his solo show, El Ruco Chuco Cholo Pachuco, which is Serna's version of the panorama of Latino cultural history. He conducts his Pepe-fied workshops in schools nationwide. Most recently, Serna co-stars as Abuelo, grandfather, Montañez, in the hit film Flaming Hot, directed by Corpus Christi's own Eva Longoria, and is a series regular on the show With Love. The Amazon streaming series is currently in its second season. Serna has been honored by the Screen Actors Guild Heritage Achievement Award, the League of United Latin American Citizens, and the Estrella Award for Arts and Culture from the Orange County Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Let's give a warm welcome to Pepe Serna.
Character actors are essential, and they're just people in movies that you may not even sometimes know their names, but it's like, oh yeah, that guy, he's always good, you know.
So versatile as an actor. If you look at his career of over, I don't know how many decades, he's done everything. He's played everything.
He's a very talented actor. That's why he's been around for so long.
He's been working consistently since the 70s, and that's a difficult task for any actor, much less a Latino actor.
In 1969 and 1970, the Chicano movement was in full swing.
And we set out to do a political movement to right the wrongs that had been inflicted on our community.
So at that time period, both of us were on the cusp of understanding the strength of what was about to happen.
Pepe had the disadvantage of being sort of typecast.
Stereotypes of us as gang members, as sleeping peons, as loose women.
We have to go back to the 80s where these roles just weren't there. And to create something that leads to another role, that leads to another role.
He's the only guy I knew that used to call me up and say, hey man, they're casting a movie. I just went up for it. He would be turning me on to the job that he was going after.
In Pepe's case, as an actor, he's the instrument to remind people that life can be joyful, life can be enjoyed, life can be happy. And I think in that sense, he's turned life as art into a joyous experience.
Thank you, Emmy, for that incredible introduction. And thank you, Southern California Edison, for having me here in Hispanic Heritage Month. And why are we here? I mean, the orgullo, the pride, the recognizing those of you who empower our Latinx community. All of us, and that's all of you that do the incredible work that you do. You know, teachers, oh man, teachers, you guys are just incredible. What you do, you're raising our children and making them, hooking their attention to finding out what is it about them. What is it that they want to do with their life? Finding that out, you know. And the health givers, man, more and more, especially for senior citizens, it's just so needed. What happened with COVID, you know, you were the first responders that are incredible. And all of you, in essence, are first responders for everything, because in our community, we need everything. Everything is needed, and then you're there to supply it for us. And I can't tell you how incredible that is to see that in our communities. But we see it in our communities, but we don't see it on the big screen or television. Because if you can't see it, you can't be it. So if you don't see any stories about the work that you do, how is the world going to know what we do, what Latinos do and bring to the world at large, and especially to America? So that's why you have to have that pride, that orgullo, to recognize those who empower our community, and recognizing those who empower our community are your coworkers. Yeah, your bosses, you know, the people that you deal with every day. that come to your store, or that you go to their place of business or home to service them. Yeah, it's incredible, man. And we have it. I mean, we've come a long way to be here in America. And a lot of us have been here for generations. So never feel like you don't belong, because we're human beings. We belong anywhere you are, there you are, and you belong there. And just put a smile on your face and get out there and just do what you were born to do. And so a lot of the things that I have to say, I'm going to give you the 10 most important two-letter words in the English language are: if it is to be, it is up to me. I love that, because that's the only way we're going to get anything done. It's up to you to do what you're going to do, right? And then another favorite thing of mine in the workplace, or any place, is that aroma, perfume, is to a flower what aroma is to a person. So don't go to work, don't be at work, don't be on a job site stinking up the place. It's your attitude, man. Always have a good attitude. Put a smile on your face. No matter what happened at home, no matter what just happened out on the street where somebody tried to cut you off, man, just go back to what our ancestors did to bring us here, to be able, for us to be able to do what we're doing. You know, we think, oh, wow, I got to get up early. I'm so tired. No, you have a job? Man, that is incredible to be able to have a job and doing what we're doing. And then one of the things that I like to say is what I've done. I've been an actor for 75 years. I started when I was 4 years old. I'm 79 years old now. And I've still got all the energy that I landed here with. And that's what we all have to remember, is that it's how you take it. It's how we interpret any situation. People might be looking at you. You think, oh man, are they looking at me weird? Did they? No, you know what? Most of the time, they're not even in the same conversation with you. They're thinking of something else, and you want to take it personal. Don't take it personal. You don't need to take anything personal, because I'm a character actor, right? And I'm in a few scenes in a movie, more than a few scenes in some where you don't even see me talk, but 1 or 2 words. Do you think that I feel like a supporting character? No. There are no extras in life. Every single one of us is the writer, producer, director, and star of our own movie. Everything is through our own eyes. We see the world through our own eyes. So if you close your eyes, the world it ceases to exist, except, of course, through the imagination. And that gets me into a whole other thing. Why Einstein said that imagination is more important than knowledge, because knowledge is temporary, but imagination can take you all over the world. And you know that. And you know, we're daydreaming all day long. We're daydreaming that things take us in a different direction. As you can see, I'm daydreaming while I'm talking to you. I'm just going all different places. And I'm from improvisational workshops that I've done for over 50 years to teach you how to connect, communicate, and collaborate. And what do? What does your company do? The first thing that you have to do to get a job, somebody calls you, so you have to connect. You have to connect with somebody. Now you have to communicate. What do they want? What do you have to offer? Yeah, connect, communicate. Now, how do we work together with the homeowner, or whoever the other person is that you're working with, and with your coworkers, so that sometimes you don't even have to say anything. You just give your coworker a look. They know what you need. Oh, no, the other wire, the 12 gauge, no, the 10 gauge. Yeah, the wrench, no, the bigger wrench. You know what I'm saying. But I love working with people one-on-one and getting each one of you to realize, man, that your stories are so important. We don't have. Most of us in Hispanic Heritage Month, Latinos, that we're not celebrated. You don't see us in the movies. I've been doing it my whole life. How do you, if you're like really at the top of your game and your phone is ringing off the hook because they need you, but now it's hard to find workers. How can you serve more than the people that you can serve? Well, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you how to do something that you're not going to probably go by. You're not going to like. That if you're busy and your friend down the street, Jose or Juan or Jacob or Rudy, also has an electric company or also is a plumber or a gardener, whatever it is, give them their name. If you know that they work good, don't be afraid that they're going to take your job. Man, when you give like that, it comes back to you tenfold. Not only does it come back to you, the way I look at things is it doesn't come back to you, it's already been given to you. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to help each other. And the more we follow that, the more other people will do it. And they'll say, you know, that works, man. That makes me feel good. I just did something for somebody. You know, I haven't met one person. No he conocido ni una persona del otro lado, south of the border, that isn't an engineer. Because so many that come from little ranchitos, right? There's no Home Depot, Lowe's, True Value. There's no hardware stores. You have to invent how to make something work, right? So those are the important things that we know to do. And this is another thing that I'm going to give you a real good insight to how far away you are from achieving any dream you'll ever have. Any dream you'll ever have is only 6 inches away. Can you believe that? Any dream you'll ever have is 6 inches away. Put your right finger to your right temple and your left finger, and right there, right between those fingers, is where you'll find any dream you'll ever have. And anything you put in there, you have forever. The only thing that takes it away is drugs. They can take it away just like that. All that you've put in there your whole life, boom. I'm going to give you, as a parting from my one-man show, El Ruco Chuco Cholo Pachuco, one of my characters, and all my characters speak to the different problems and the different things that we have to celebrate. And I'm going to give you, it's El Ruco Chuco Cholo Pachuco. Órale, I am El Ruco Chuco Cholo Pachuco. Homie, don't you know me? Como no? Claro que sí. Of course you do. You are me. And papi and mommy make 3. And what about my sister, mister? Did you think I wasn't going to list her? I'm her brother. She's my sister. North, south, east, west, the 4 corners. I've seen it all. And I've yet to see anything at all. Right is wrong, wrong is right. Black and white, day and night. It takes too long. It ain't no time at all. Sweet and sour, yin and yang, alpha, omega. Positive, negative, plus, minus. Accentuate the positive. Eliminate the negative. I've been there, done that. Whatever you see, I painted the picture. Whatever you say, shut up. I already heard it. Whatever you read, I wrote it. I fought in every war that was ever fought. I won some and I lost some. I fought in every war that was ever fought. I mean, I'm going back as far as time goes. You know, in the ancient wars, and the First World War, the American Revolution, the Civil War, the Mexican Revolution, Korea, Afghanistan, Vietnam, the Desert Storm, all, but I never lost face, because that's a disgrace. And El Ruco Chuco Cholo Pachuco doesn't live in that place. I'd rather spend my days in outer space. Oh yeah, I spent my time in the small space, the cubicle, the lockdown, Stupid pigs. I was run down, found and shut down, busted, said I pulled the trigger. Might as well send my young butt up the river to the penitentiary, the pen, the joint, la pinta, la cárcel, el bote, porque me gustaba el borrote. The big house, the hooskow, you give it the name, I'll take the blame. I'll lay it flat on the line. I committed the crime, now I have to do, now I have to be, now I have to do, now I have to be man enough to do the hard time. So, if you make a mistake, if you're the boss, take the hit for your employee. That's you. It's on you. You're the boss. Sorry, my fault. Don't, because the minute you blame somebody else, you're going to carry that with you, see? You're going to keep, oh man, why did they do that? They're so stupid. Why? But if you blame yourself, you're only going to blame yourself 2 or 3 times and you'll forget it. You don't want to keep torturing yourself. So thank you so much for making me a part of his Hispanic Heritage Month. Southern California Edison, you electrify me. I get so excited. Thank you very much.
Pepe, I've been watching you for years, and you've truly helped to pave the way for others. I've seen so many of your movies growing up, and to see that you are still acting gives hope to actors like myself that I can have a long career. Also, I love your artwork, so thank you for sharing your paintings, for sharing your home, and for the positive messages with us. With the day-to-day grind we all face, sometimes we forget to be positive and put a smile on our face. So thank you for the reminder.